The way you make it move, I'm trying to figure how you doing it. The more I make it rain, you going crazy, make it super fun. Sitting on my lap, you make it hard for the bitches.
Yo, shout out Zeus God, bro. Shout out Zeus God, bro.
For sure.
Y'all already know, man.
Yeah,
Second segment of the day. I want to ask the fellas here, because Celtics been playing great basketball as of lately. So have many other teams in the league. When we talk about Jayson Tatum averaging 30 plus, up his assists, up his rebounds, up his field goal percentage, can Jayson Tatum win MVP playing for the Boston Celtics, being as stacked as they are? Can he win MVP on that team, in your opinion? Let's start off with D.
I don't think he will. Not on that team.
You don't think so?
I don't think he would. I don't. I really don't.
Hell
no. You tripping, man.
Wait, he said it to him like, yo.
He has too many weapons available to him. Look what they did to the Knicks. That game was crazy.
29 threes.
Crazy. And we're going to sit up here and say Jayson Tatum's dropped 29 threes, sponsor. That's the argument, is it, right? He has a lot of help. And it's not that he's not talented. It's not that he's not phenomenal. But it's kind of, it's different, right? Like, if you take Jayson Tatum off that team, do we think they'll struggle?
Yes.
They wouldn't beat Boston. I don't think they'll struggle.
He puts them over the top.
They playing.
He puts them over the top, but I don't know if they'll struggle. And I'm talking about like with a fully healthy Porzingis, Jaylen Brown, everybody on the same beat, on the same page.
Playing at best.
Yeah.
I don't think he will. Does he deserve it? Yes, he does deserve it.
Yeah.
But I don't think he'll win it.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Dude, I love you, bro. But I'm gonna have to disagree completely on that.
1,000,000%.
Only for the simple fact is that I'm sick and this goes to all the media out there. Listen to this, man.
Thank you.
Why do we stop discrediting winning, bro? What the fuck? Why we don't? I don't hear nobody say that the Joker. Nobody discredits him. He wasn't that 1 year in his three MVP seasons. He was the best team in the West. Every other year they were what, middle of the pack, max second seed. Why are we holding that against this nigga, bro?
They always trying to create some type of diversion or whatever. Like they were trying to create something with the Boston Celtics, unnecessary. They were trying to cause a division between Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum. It's unnecessary. It's always, and then it's the same old topics over and over again. It's the same shit. Jayson Tatum definitely can win MVP on that team. He has the story right now. He has the Olympic story where he didn't get played. So if he come down and start balling, he has that story. Then he has Jaylen Brown winning MVP, Finals MVP.
Yeah.
So if he comes this season, he has that story. You know, it's a story of like, yo, you got two good players winning, and then not just that. It doesn't matter if the team is stacked. He plays for the Boston Celtics. So first of all, you got him when we have Jokic winning the MVP, that doesn't create a buzz. But you have somebody winning from a historic franchise like the Knicks, like the Lakers, like the Boston Celtics, Chicago Bulls. When you have these teams winning, or if you have them in mainstream media, it creates some type of buzz. So hell yeah, he can win. And then not just that, it's like so many reasons. Not just that, it's you got Larry Bird who won on the Boston Celtics like 3 years in a row when he had Kevin McHale.
That team.
That's that team, you know what I mean?
So explain this to me then, right? Because I don't believe they got the MVP right last year. It should have been Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. But you know why they didn't give it to him? Wow.
Yeah, help.
Help? They didn't give it to Shea because what was the sexy story? Give it to Joker. Why not give it to Joker?
That was the sexiest the story, or the like more. That was the sexiest.
Because he won already. Shea should have won it last year.
To me, that the story wasn't as sexy as Shea Gilgeous-Alexander winning the award.
Not at all.
To me, it's boring that Jokic keeps winning the award. The reason he keeps winning is just because he's the best player in the world. He's the best player in the world doing what he do, and the second best player on his team is Jamal Murray, who took a step back from doing what he do. When you talk about the most valuable player in the league, it's the media makes it so much about narrative that we don't know why they choose MVP. We don't know the criteria of what's going on, how's the voting. But all we know is narrative based. we started to notice really during the Russell Westbrook, James Harden.
Facts.
It's all narrative. But can Jayson Tatum win the MVP award on this Boston Celtics team? Yes, he could. Steph Curry won MVP anonymously when his team was the best in the world.
True.
When Russell Westbrook and KD was taking over the West, KD won MVP there too. I guess when James Harden was still in OKC, right? He won it there. LeBron won it in Miami when they were stacked.
True.
The thing is, it's all based on narrative. The reason Jokic keeps winning the award is because when you look at his stats and you look at what he's doing, it's just you can't deny he's the most valuable player. Nobody if you take Jokic out of the Denver Nuggets, they back in the lottery. They back just being Denver.
I don't want to counter what you're saying. Not to say like you're not saying nothing dope. But bro, Shea is the fucking oldest, bro. He's the oldest nigga on his team.
Oh no, Shea. If he's in the discussion.
I think that whole Shea narrative and OKC narrative is too young. I think people need to let that develop more. It's like Shea's good and all of that, but let that develop more because we seen him in the play.
He ain't earned that shit.
He's good, yeah, they're good, but we seen him in the. Y'all love the. I'm not a regular season fan. I'm a playoff fan. I'm a playoff fan. So when we seen him in the playoffs, what happened? He got bounced off quick. You know what I mean? He wasn't making no noise in the playoffs.
They went around.
The players was Anthony Edwards. It was Kyrie. It was Luka for a bit. It was Boston Celtics. You know what I mean? So let him develop into the playoffs, and then once he start doing that, now let's start talking about OKC.
And SGA is in a position right now where he's leading a young pack of dogs. He's leading a young pack of dogs, and he's excelling at it. I'm a playoff guy too. I feel like regular season to me is just to answer questions on teams that's getting to the playoffs, where you can knick-knack, where your team needs to improve heading into because once they get into the playoffs, the game slows down. It's all half-court game, it's all defensive game, and you need your top scorers to be at this level here. It's all basketball. We seen Jayson Tatum do that for the Boston Celtics. We seen him numerous times get into the Boston Celtics and perform at all levels, clutch shot after clutch shot, 40-point games when he got better as a playmaker. And that's the only thing to me like that's making him different, making the argument different than the past years. Where now he's facilitating. Now where he's getting double, the reason they getting all these threes and the reason Boston Celtics is able to hit all these threes around the court is because Jayson Tatum is operating and playmaking and getting double teamed. He's the only one in the team getting double teamed. Him and sometimes Jaylen Brown.
That wouldn't have anything to do with Porzingis being added to the team and opening up the floor.
Porzingis not even playing
but
right
he's
now.
been injured.
I'm saying in general.
If Porzingis takes him over the top, with Porzingis, you know they win in the ring.
Right.
Like, I'm not gonna say I know because you know everything happens in the NBA. Anything can happen. But with Porzingis fully healthy and Porzingis is there, it pushes him over the top.
He looked incredible when he played in the playoffs.
But right now, what Jayson Tatum is doing, what he's doing for the Boston Celtics, averaging 30 and up this facilitating, I think he should be considered number one right now. And we talking MVP, not the best in the world.
MVP of the season, definitely.
MVP of the season, not best in the world.
He's early on, definitely.
Best in the world. Best in the world is still
Bronny James.
Yo.
You gotta kill.
It's coming up soon. Give us 5 years. The narrative. Let's create the narrative right now on this podcast.
Bronny James, man. Down favorite player.
They said that right to the G League. They said, yo, that shit cute. Get your ass to the G League, boy.
That G League team.
I don't think I've ever seen that before. You make the NBA debut, then you get shipped to the G League. I've never seen that.
It happens, especially with players that get drafted around that time. Like Bronny James, like 55.
Scoot Henderson last year.
Oh yeah, Scoot did go to G League.
Ooh, now that's crazy because he got drafted number 2 overall. Right. He got sent back to G League. Look,
that's worse than Bronny James. You know what I mean?
It wasn't because he got hurt. He, rehab.
Nah, he was trash money.
Yeah, I tried.
He was trash money. I remember that.
You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna leave that segment right there, man. We're gonna leave that segment right there, man. Walk with me to pod, man. Peace.